Okay, so 9-2 translations. A translation is a slide from one location to another. I'm going to do 2 examples, and if you don't understand with the 2 examples, then you need to watch this video for further explanation. So for this first example, the translation says I'm going to go 2 units to the right and 1 unit up. So start with each point. And then move exactly like the instructions said. So let's do this in red. So I'm going to go 2 units to the right, 1, 2, and 1 unit up. Puts my new Z right there. And we'll refer to that as Z prime because that's the new Z. U, 2 units right and 1 unit up. So 1, 2, 1. So there's going to be the new U. And B, 2 units to the right and 1 unit up. 1, 2, 1. That's my new B. So now I would just connect the dots. La, la, la. Connect the dots. And there's my new triangle. So, if I want to talk about what the old points were, Z, U, and B, my original Z, so here's my origin right there in the middle. 1, 2, -3, 1. U, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then B, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And now my new points, so Z prime, U prime, and B prime. That's how you read that little mark, that little, I forget what you call it, but that little mark you read it as a prime. And it's just a way to say the new B. Alright, so it is now -1, 1, 2. U, 1, 2, 3, 1. And B is 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. So the other way that I could have found those points, the coordinates of the new location of my image, let's remember that these were the pre-image, and these are now called the image. Another way I could have found that is right and left, right or left, refers to the x-axis. Up or down refers to the y-axis. And when you think about the x-axis, you think about the x-coordinate. I'm running out of room. And the y-axis, you think about the y-coordinate. So, if I went 2 units to the right, basically what I'm doing is saying -3 plus 2, and that gives me a -1. -5 plus 2, and I get the -3. -4 plus 2, and I get that -2. And then when I talk about going up 1 unit, that's my y-coordinate. So I would say 1 plus 1, and that's where my 2 comes from. 0 plus 1, and that gives me the 1. And then -4 plus 1 gives me, oh, I left off a negative right there. That should be a -3. Would give me the -3. Okay. Second example. Let's write down these original points. It'll be easier to see them if I do it now. So there's my origin. That can be sometimes kind of tricky to see on these graphs. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, D, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, -1, and H, 1, 2, 3, 4, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Is that 5? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, -5. Okay. So I'm going 5 units to the left and 3 units up. No, it doesn't really matter which way you go, but left is always X value. 3 units up would always be the Y value. So G, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3. So there's my G prime. D, 5 units left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3. There's my new D. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3. That'd be my H prime. So, my new points, 5 units left, that would be 3 plus 5 and give me 8. And then 3 units up would be -2 plus 3, and that would give me a 1. So 5 plus 5, 10. -1 plus 3 is 2. And then 4 plus 5 is 9. -5 plus 3 would be -2. So that would be G prime, D prime, and H prime. Let's see if that's correct. So, oh no, it's not correct. What did I do? Yeah, I kind of did that on purpose. When it says to the left, I added 5 each time. Right? Because I was going to the left. I was going to the left. What should I have done? Right, subtract. So I really hope you thought that I was doing this wrong and you didn't understand it. I was doing this wrong on purpose because that is the most common mistake you guys will make. You will forget to add or subtract depending on if it's up or down. So left and down, subtract. Right and up, you add. Okay? So now, let me redo that. And so now, 3 subtract 5, -2. 5 subtract 5, 0. And then 4 subtract 5 is -1. Okay, so now let's check it. G prime, -2, 1. That's good. D prime, 0, 2. That's good. H prime, -1, -2. That's all good now.